blend actually the traditional degree plus certifications.
Certifications are overvalued, to be honest. Unless, let's say, Rohit comes from Burt Labs and then tells this is a training institute I'm going to, and they are going to train you on this skill and I'm going to interview. And for that, if you want a certificate, you take it. That is different. Other than that, thinking that, oh, Burt Labs wants this skill, I'll go to Academy ABC or some,
Yeah, okay.
website and get that certificate. So then Rohit will hire me. That's a wrong perception. Rohit will never hire because
No, we observed the trend is changing. Okay, after the pandemic. Okay, so many IT services they're starting asking us if they have the student. We have the student sets with the particular specialization,
Yeah,
certification, and all,
yeah.
like specialize in cyber security, cloud, and all. And again, they ask if the students are certified through Coursera, Udemy, or some other platforms. So we introduced that in our curriculum. So we have given Coursera
Yeah,
license to all students, okay, and we asked them to do some certifications. That's a part of our curriculum. It's a credit based.
yeah.
So that's a demand from markets. That's why we are encouraging students to do some specialization. Of course, we are not going away from our fundamental engineering subjects. That is there. Classroom teaching is there, but some way there is a need of the blended learning, classroom teaching plus the online learning, and that we are doing.
agreed. But again, if you look at your own statement, you said the IT services company
Yeah,
because they are
predominantly.
they are under pressure to hire better equipped person.
And it's also billing, right? I mean, if, for example, there's a client and there's a demand saying they need only those FTs with those certifications. I think that happens with us also, since we're in the hiring side of it.
Yeah,
There's certain
and
demand.
no one wants to train the students after hiring. Okay, like all are expecting like the candidate should be day one billable. So everything they want to complete in their academic cycle itself. So they offer industry
Yeah.
elective, they offer internships, they ask for some certifications. So the candidates is supposed to complete everything before they
Mhm.
join the
Yeah,
company.
we've seen that
So
experience.
how I see, really good candidates getting hired is out of GitHub or
Yeah.
Hacker Rank or something.
Huh.
The best candidates get there. The candidates who cannot differentiate themselves probably might have to do certifications, but
True.
I would still say practical application over certification any day, because that's where the industry is headed. Because whenever I hire for my clients, once when you're looking at freshers, then they want to differentiate the freshers from the thousand, then kind of certification plays a small role. But then once you go into the the actual corporate cycle, right, then it's about the work that you do, that kind of does it. So coming to the last part, the contributions part, okay, so we all kind of want to ensure that this employability problem is solved, and we can we believe that through academic and industrial collaboration is how we can further this employability and also get better quality employees for our organizations. So I wanted to start off with you, Pankaj. Probably a small contribution towards it. It could be a an internship that you were giving, or a talk in a conclave, or something like that for the students, or an industry elective that you would be sponsoring.
So actually, we are looking for so we can contribute in the term of giving internship for the MCA students or
Sure.
engineering students for our company, where we can train them on the particular technology, and like this way we can contribute. And also, I look at it as a as a guest lecture also, like
Sure.
we can contribute.
Sure. Thanks. Rohit.
So this will be a journey. This will not be something which needs to be done 3 months or 6 months. This
Sure.
is
Yes.
years of journey which
Yep.
we have to
Sure.
live. So we at Burt Labs will do multiple things, and this will be through formal collaborations
Sure.
with universities and institutions. So that would entail one, research and innovation collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sure.
that we are doing with some of the European universities. In the past, we have done with some of the IITs also. Like, for
Sure.
example, reinforcement learning. That's an absolutely new area when it comes to deep neural network.
Sure.
Now, a couple of triple IITs and IITs, they were working at the master's level on reinforcement learning. So research and innovation is one.
Sure.
Second is interns and permanent full-time campus hires.
Sure.
That's another area which is already there, and it will become stronger in India and outside India also. Third, to improve, the employability factor, where there is a regular interaction.
Sure.
Now, the ways and means of interaction can obviously be defined, uh, but that is a contribution which Bert Labs. So we are hiring, we had human capital leaders. We are right now in a transitory state when it comes to human capital. So there are two human capital leaders who are being
Sure.
hired. One would focus on all the external relationships.
Okay.
So universities and institutions and working with them, how to build an ecosystem which all of us benefit from, whether it's the institution, whether it's the industry associations like NASCOM, CII, FICCI, ASOCHAM, or whether it's organizations like us. So that's another thing which we'll do. uh, on the job training when the person is hired, that is something which can come down, but it will not go off completely,
Mhm.
because irrespective of you going out there and training people on technology stacks,
Sure.
frameworks, programming languages, domains, etc., but still when you bring and on value systems, still, when you bring them on board, there's some bit of training which wouldn't be needed. And then there's some bit of training which would be regular that would be needed. At that time, also bringing in external consultants, because it's very important for an organization to have an inside out view as well as outside in view. So bringing in, external consultants, people like yourself, to understand what we are doing,
Yeah.
and bringing in the expertise to make improvements,
True.
that also will be done on a regular basis from Bert Labs.
Got it.
Sure.
Yeah.